here we are. I'm Christine Doan. I have with me Darren Finley and Rowan Lizard. They've come up from Townsville because these two are real experts at figuring out everything about designing and building better houses. They've been in the eco business for a long time, and they've built things that they've called innovation houses, which are highly sustainable. And we're looking at putting together a project on the Tablelands that's not your same old eco housing. It's something quite different. Which one of you wants to tell more about it?
Yeah,
We're absolutely excited to be here, to be able to look at extending on the project and extending on some really great ideas, to move also past the idea of just a building, but on to how people live in it and how small-scale community can look at living in houses to provide solutions that are affordable, and also look at how our population is changing and what that housing looks like.
You're not talking about someone who's getting old, are you?
I didn't want to mention
didn't mention the word.
We call,
But I have.
and we're calling that living in place too.
Yeah,
So
fair
the
enough. You
idea
don't
that-
have to, everybody's aging in place, no
Correct.
matter where you are.
Correct.
I'm not.
But if
But
we
most
are,
other people.
Actually, you are. You don't look a minute older than the last time I saw you, and that's a long time ago. Anyway.
but if we are going to live in place, how do we do that well?
Yeah.
And how does our house change with time? How does it get better? How do we make it affordable? How do we add in care? All of those things are something that I think we're on the verge of starting, something
very
for the
cool.
Tablelands,
Yeah.
which the rest of Australia, but potentially the world, has been looking for.
Surprisingly, our community has changed quite dramatically over the course of our individual lives. We can remember, we were reminiscing about rotary dial phones and technology that's come and gone. But even the humans and the way we interact, blended families, Brady Bunch and multiple incarnations, one of the faster growing demographics is actually single ladies past the parenting stage.
My age.
Indeed.
Without pension or
Indeed, yeah.
super fund.
And
Some.
so how does that work? How does housing work? What does community look like for these different groups that are emerging and changing all the time?
Yeah.
Our housing response needs to adapt to that, which makes sense, and we've called it people-driven properties for that reason.
Absolutely. And this might be the first chance for that to be shown at a regional level, which is even more exciting because so many of these things are harebrained schemes but never see reality.
Or they're in the big city.
Correct.
Because that's where the people are.
It's easy where
But-
when you've got all the facilities at your fingertips to say we don't need to worry about medical or anything else because it's just around the corner.
Yeah.
Where in a regional solution, we really need to be able to be more independent,
More self-sufficient.
and also self-sufficient.
Yeah.
Then the household works and the durability for the humans actually works in the long term.
And the challenge is larger in the regions, so what a better place to show it than start it in community by community, delivered in community
For community.
for community,
Yeah.
which is really exciting.
Very cool.
So that's about all we got.
That's all there.
That's all.
That's all
That's
their
everything.
intelligence.
I hope you got it.
That's what we're doing.